Hello, you religious subscribers of the Three Lines Rule. Joel here from the Hangar Bay, and I'm very sorry for taking a couple months off from filming, being a bit busy with Christmas and some change in surroundings, as you may notice from the video. But we've got February's P Bandai delivery come in, and let's open some boxes, shall we? Start with this one. Some really fantastic stuff coming in. I'm quite excited for this month. So, Jegans are obviously a big thing from P Bandai. We started off with the D-Type, which is a reissue. There was a number of other reissues coming in for this month, which we'll show off in a sec, but that's the Type D. Straight up recolor of an Echo. Yeah, Echo's been recolor from that one. This big ticket item, incredibly popular because it's mostly a new design. If you watch Second Soundwave, you'll see him unbox this kit. It's the Gyan Krieger. Quite a few new runners. Geared. It's a really popular kit. I sold out for my January pre-order. This is the second run from the kit, and I've got 12 of these. Sold I think 3 of them, so I got about 9 remaining, I think. And then I got more coming in on March or April, I believe. That's a Krieger. Repair 2, which is, I didn't film this one again, reissue. I think it was first coming in December. I sold most of them out, and I got a few more for this month. Also got the RG version of this kit. Got the water slides. It's got the glowy green sword, the GN sword. So it's got the condenser material in the sword instead of just the silver blade. And then it's got additional armor and some exhaust vents. So here, 2 Gundam 00. Oh, this is remarkably expensive from P Bandai, and it's quite small. But this is for the PG Banshee. The armed armor, or Banshee Norn, and the armed armor. So this is an expansion for the retail kit. It doesn't contain a lot of stuff. Nice plating there. It doesn't contain a lot of stuff, but it contains this crucial thing, which is the water slide decals, because the PGs never come with their own water slides. They only come with stickers, and if you really want to get the most out of your PG, you're either going bootlegs for the water slides, or you're going with this kit to apply them. You really want to bring out the most of your Banshee. And speaking of Banshees, you've got a bit of illusion coming up, especially if you're a regular customer of mine. Anyway, some stuff, and then as a follow-up to the Gundam complete set, we have the Arianrhod fleet complete set. So it's got the 4 kits. It's got 2 Grazers with the Dynslevs, and then Yokujan and Julia. They're virgin lasers, and both the virgin lasers. I bought a lot more of this kit than I did for the Gundam complete set. There was a bit of concern, given the amount of plastic that was in the Gundam set, that it may not fit within an e-packet, so like economy or standard shipping, and would be EMS only as a shipment, but it wasn't. It was just barely within the confines of being able to ship within economy or standard shipping, so e-packet size, so the 90cm limit that's set by Japan Post, and I was fairly confident this would be the same, and it is, and so that can definitely go out for economy. That one comes in, so that's a new set for this month. everything else I showed before that was a reissue. And push some boxes out of the way. This one was also marked Arianrhod fleet, so I think it just contains fleet kits, or not. Or not. Interesting. So, 7 swords, injection, the RG version. This is the red one. It's also got the GN Buster gun. I don't remember the name of the weapon, but it's a little bit different from the, in terms of parts, it's a little bit different from the original RG7 swords, which was also a P Bandai kit, which came, I think, April or first, like February last year. It was first available at a convention even, but this was first made available in December. I've sold most of the ones that I have in stock, so I've ordered a few more for this month. It's in the red colours. Unfortunately, there's no water slides for this one. The original 7 swords, you can get the water slides, which is on the RG Transam or RG Riser or 00 Risers sheet. They've been doing the P Bandai RGs with water slides now, and the reason for that is, well, people complain that RGs are not popular. The P Bandai RGs are not nearly as popular without water slide options compared to the MGs. So this is the A2 Jegan, which is again a reissue with all the Jegans coming out. Not new, there is one new one which we'll get to eventually. Again, this is mostly just an Echoes Jegan. No, it's a mass production Jegan. The A2, so General Revils Jegan. And this is just stuff we've already seen already, so let's move on. This box. Right, so now we get to some of the one of the heavy hitters here. It's the Act Zaku. So this is, well, previously we had the Zaku cannon test type, which I have in stock. That was a fairly big ticket item, which is the origin line, and I was unsure of the numbers that would be requested on that. That sold out fairly quickly, but I was able to get more. Then the Krieger, which is another big item, and now this one again. It's the origin line. It's based on the Act Zaku, which is a. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Get to that in a second. Which is based, what is it? Celia's Forces Act Zaku with the 4-barrel machine gun, and this is the Zeta version. That's interesting. The 2 is not like a foil sticker. It's one of these marking stickers. I'm not sure which of the same runners from before, but there's obviously this one comes with the funky so it's a beam rifle instead of a machine gun, since the Act Zaku from the lore, it had a powerful reactor and it could handle a beam rifle, even though I don't think it was deployed with one. But yeah, it's got the nice 2 on the crotch. Unfortunately, it's still got seams on the shoulders. I didn't see slide molding on that. Throwback stock Jegan, reissue. If you like your Jegans, more Jegans. This one with big fat missiles on the back. We had the MSV CCA, so Charged Counter Attack version also before. I'm not sure if I showed that one. I think I did. Again, reissue. Big ass kit. And really big missiles on the backpack. Haven't built it. I assume the stability would be a little tricky with that, but it looks quite awesome if you're thinking about anti-capture type rebel suits. Now this is a new one. This one I've already seen. It's the EWAC Jegan. So I believe this one was from Unicorn. And I believe that completes practically every Jegan variant that is around, so now all we need to do is wait 2 years for a master grade. And then all the variants of that come out. And then we've got marking stickers, we've got the big plates at the back. Pretty standard molding, multicolor. But okay, here, this is interesting. I keep trying to point this out to Zaku Aurelius and Second Soundwave. This is the slide modeling. This is the sort of hallmark of a slide model. They sort of hop up in the edge of the runner, or if there's a cutaway in the runner, that usually indicates the the issue with slide molding is a lot more expensive than regular injection molding. If you think of an injection mold, it's going to come and clamp in from both sides. So anything that sort of protrudes out into an odd edge, or like a hole here where you can see there at the edge there, that can't be molded with a standard mold. So you need a more expensive mold, which is slide molding. So you have a part that actually slides in from the side. So you're clamping from the two sides, and then you have a slide that comes in from the right angle, so you can get this sort of under molding. And that's a lot more expensive to do. So it's interesting to point that out on the kit, because it does contribute to the cost of production and how the kits are actually priced. It's got a very easy telltale sign. If you just look at these hop-ups on the runners, slide molding. And what else do we do? Ooh. Okay, so this one's probably not so important for people who want to buy stuff from me, and I didn't order that many. And interestingly enough, it's not the biggest of boxes in the price tag, but that is the Turn Red, which is essentially a standard release in North America, because Bluefin Distribution have that. So if you're interested in this kit, you can get this from standard retailers if you're located in the United States, and I guess a few other countries. People in Europe or Australia may have some, well, maybe not Australia, but may have some troubles with this kit. Unfortunately, because it's only standard release, it's only going to place. No, they're water slide decals. The markings, I remember the listings for this kit said there wasn't water slides. It was stickers, but those are definitely water slides. So maybe I misread that. But okay, that's nice. That's quite nice. Normally these sort of kits, if it's a standard release, don't have water slides. I wasn't expecting that. That's really nice. Also comes with the sand, because it's got two massive ass swords and it's got no hope in hell holding them. I don't know idea how that's going to work it would work in universe either, given the mass of them, you'd lose balance anyway. But physics just gets in the way, really. Yeah, I think that's most of it. Oh no. I know there's not that many fans of Attack of the Clones, but this is a surprisingly popular item. This is a reissue again. I have handled a few of these in the past. They're a bit on the pricey side, but the Geonosis Battledroid set. So Bandai makes Star Wars kits. There's some there's a Battledroid set, and this is the same thing. It's just with the Geonosis colors. So it's got the more reddish hue to it. And if you own C-3PO, you can remake the Battledroid with the Battledroid body and the C-3PO head if you get the C-3PO kit. Licensing makes it a little bit more expensive. I think that's everything for that box. Just looking at the bottom now. Yeah. Seen it all. Move some stuff out of the way. Move on with that. Okay, so more Hazels. So we had the original white colored MG Hazel, which I believe is an older kit and something that they've been sitting on for quite some time for whatever licensing issues that are involved. And so it comes as a P Bandai kit, and then they've done the white version, and now they're doing a darker blue version, which we saw in originally when I showed up. I showed up at the Gundam base Tokyo on a Monday morning to pick up some kits, and it was just sitting there in the window. I was like, oh, okay. So originally I was thinking just use the original Hazel and just paint that with the Titan's colors, but now we have it with the Titan's colors, so you can go either. But the important part is you've got the markings. So if you paint and I paint, you would these like T markings would be in blue on the white one, and so these are now in white, so they will actually show up on this one. Entire box, because I ordered about 14 of them. For now, a few go out, and then a few more will go out. Oh, a few more will come in at the beginning of next month, and then more later in next month, I think, as well. I can try to control that, so I don't sit on too much stock at one time, because these kits are big, as you might notice, and they occupy a fair bit of space. Move it on. Okay, so this is second run on this kit. I've handled it in the past, shipped it out in the past. Ran out of stock because it was more popular than I was anticipating, because RGs are difficult to predict, but now I've got some more. This is the Shin Matsunaga or White Wolf. So high mobility type. This is the 1A variant of the high mobility type. There's also the regular release RG version of this is the -2 high mobility. So it has shrouds over the verniers on the legs, and a few other minor design changes. This one comes with stickers. There's one of the GD sets has water slides for this. Again. So notice if you know the origin line with the Zaku 2s, or the Zaku 1s as well, you know there's a seam line that runs through the shoulder, and this is how they sort of avoid it for the MGs and RGs. So it's slide molding again. So you got this hop up so that they can press in and press along the sides. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a seam line, which you can try to conceal through design, but it's not always possible. So this one's a bit interesting. Hand grenade, unfortunately, so it's not the most popular of items, but you can get some anyway because it's new, and some people like it. Well, the Zeta's design is nice, just you really don't want to try transforming this kit because it's either going to explode in your hand or break apart, or both. But still, got some pretty colours on that. Maybe a shade of a pink on that. So the biosensor image version of the Zeta gun. Only a couple of those, unfortunately, but if they sell out, I can order more. Anything else? Oh yes, of course. More fleet sets. Anything unique at the bottom? Hazels. Okay, I think that's the box. Moving on. Okay, so that's mostly stuff we've seen before. Kriegers, the NVS, Geonosis Battledroids, and so the GN-XIV, unfortunately it's not in the 00 colours, it's in the GBF. So we're going to build for those colours since it appeared in Battlelog. It's based on an old kit. The legs aren't the best in design. Since they lack articulation, but it still looks really nice. So popular kit because of that. I don't think it's actually going to use any slide molding on that because it's such an old design with a few extra new parts attached to it to make that. I've sold most of these already, unfortunately, on pre-orders. I'm giving most of them out. I've got more on order for the next couple of months. So they're definitely there. You might have to wait a little bit to get your hands on one, but I've definitely got more coming in. If you're looking for the high grade version of the advanced Jinx, I also have that coming in for April. The pre-orders aren't up yet because of eBay's restrictions, but I can only list within 30 business days of when I expect it to arrive in terms of shipping. But that's there. So 15 of those coming, and then quite a lot more. Turn right at the bottom. Okay, that's that. Almost up there. Almost there. Move some stuff out the way so we can get it for last one. Act Zaku, but all the Act Zaku and then the other boxes, so it's a bit strange. Advertising. Oh, okay. Stuff we're seeing. So there are some Act Zaku on the bottom. I ordered 20. Sold about 10 of them so far, and a few other people requesting them. This is interesting. This is the thanks Jegan decals. Unfortunately, I can't sell them, so I get one sheet. I've got another sheet from before. They're nice. I think it's mostly just markings that come from the larger P Bandai sheets, which will eventually come up as availability at some point. Oh, that's interesting. Get to that in a sec. But yeah, if you're interested in these sort of decals, please leave a comment or so below. I can get the Bandai sheets. They're quite large. They'll have to be shipped in some sort of envelope and cost a fair bit, but they contain these sorts of markings almost exactly and quite useful. It's just sort of convenient because it has the sort of like EWAC markings and Conroy's markings and such. Yeah, and this one, which was a special request, and I've been looking into trying to do more of this variety, the Converge Core P Bandai. So they're quite pricey for the size, but especially if you compare it to the prices on the kits, like even from me, this is. Oh, can I open that? I apologize. There we go. Now it's biting. The corners as well, don't I? Ah. Dead time on the camera. Alright, I think we can open that now. Yes, yes we can. So it's just a set of 4. Okay, really small. Set of 4 Converge figures. If you're a collector of these sorts of things, this is something I'm looking into spreading into the future. So if you're interested in some of these upcoming P Bandai Converge core figures, please leave a comment below about what you're interested in, and I can try to get it in. The most notable thing is with this set is the Gundam Virtue, which is the P Bandai special, and for this set it has the celestial being marking on the shoulder, which you won't find from the regular Converge core single figure. But I had one customer ask about these sorts of things, so I ordered some. This is not. It seemed quite popular, so I'm looking into doing more of those. And I think that. Yep. Except for one more. One more. This guy. This guy is new for this month. This is a PG. Do it as a special deal for regular customers. So we got the final battle version of the PG Banshee Norn. Get her out. You fit these boxes so tight. There's still more corrugation, but it's okay. There we go. So it's not like the Unicorn version, which has the extra shield funnels, compared to the retail Unicorn, which makes it quite heavy. It's like a 4 kilogram box. This one's a bit lighter since it's essentially the same kit as the retail. The difference here is this has got the different cycle frame, and it actually comes with the water slide instead of having to go with the the NBS route. There we go. Lovely green psycho frame on that. Look at that. All those lovely parts. So if you get yourself the expensive lead set from Bandai, you can get yourself a really nice looking Banshee. You can sit up on the shelves. See if I can find. There's a manual. Where's the water? Oh, there it is. So if you saw the other one, there's a nice gold one. This has got a really nice foil green color on the water slides. Gives you a bit of a different look for the Banshee. But yeah, so that's everything for this month. I know it's a lot of stuff. Thanks for sticking through for this long. Next month is actually a more quiet month, which is a bit strange. Normally you'd see for P Bandai for kits, you'd see about eight new sets. So completely new things that'll come for a given month. Next month only has a few, and I'm not entirely sure why. I half expect them to announce something like at the very end of this month and give really short notice on pre-orders for it, but if that's the case, I will order whatever it is and see what happens. Anyway, we've got the RG Black Tri-Stars. So there's a single Black Tri-Star, and then there's a 3 set with the unique stand. And that's like the Shin Matsunaga, which I showed before. It's a 1A version of the Zaku 2. Only it's in the Black Tri-Stars color, and you can either choose to purchase 1 or purchase 3. I'm not sure the shipping weight of the 3. I'm a little worried it might be EMS only, so you can also put together 3 with the single sets, and I think I could do that with an e-packet type shipping. It also has the water slides that have already been released on the Johnny Ridden's sheet. Then we've got the Seraphim effect, so for the RG Wing, that's a reissue for next month. That's the lovely feather effect. I also have the GPT version of the RG Wing, and it looks quite nice from the photos of what I've seen. So if you put the GPT, so the clear color version of the RG Wing with the Seraphim effect, that looks really, really pretty. MG Red Astray, which is a reissue, they keep sitting on stock. Very few people seem to order it, still being a nice kit. I guess everybody likes the RG version of the Red Astray. HG Troll Strike from Build Fighters. That's per kit. HG Gundam M91, which is shaping up to be a very, very popular thing. The bigger ticket item is the PG-XIV repair parts. Now the listing on that said stickers, it doesn't contain the water slides. Also for the first run of the repair parts, they have a cracked GN condenser in the sets for that. So every run after that month will not contain the cracked condenser. So that's a unique part for the first run. Whether they do it on reissues or not is a different question, but that's the case with the PG-XIV repair parts. Now, it could be like they did with Turn Red, which I just noticed just now, they could have water slides for that. So they may change their mind on that, Bandai being Bandai. And then one more item, which is, I guess, a bit unique. I'm trying out this Armour Girls project. So there's a full Armour double Zeta version of the Armour Girls project. Get that in, put it up, see if people want that. If you're interested in that sort of thing, please leave a comment below and let me know. So it's definitely something I can handle from P Bandai. Anyway, that's the full video. Lots of stuff coming for April. If you're interested in any of this, please check out my eBay store. Most of it's listed, or if it's not in stock, it'll be pre-order for the coming months, or you can always just inquire. Anyway, thanks for watching, and happy building.